Welcome to Hunter School of Healing. I'm going to show you how to do a crystal healing for Reiki, and we're going to be placing the stones on the body. I'm going to show you how to activate them, how to bring in another part for Reiki as well. So what we're going to do is you would have opened the chakras like normal, okay? Throat chakra, heart, solar plexus, sacral, okay, and base chakra. All right, I've placed the stones, the tumble stones, clear quartz for the crown, amethyst for the third eye, blue lace agate for the throat, rose quartz for the heart chakra, yellow jasper for the solar plexus, cornelian for the sacral, which is orange, and red jasper for the base chakra. Now, in the base chakra, between the kneecaps, you can also add in some kyanite crystals, because kyanite, when you're doing chakra balancing, that will make sure that your chakra balancing stays intact. Sometimes what happens is people don't want to be part of in their body, or they don't want to be in this physical space. They kind of escape the aura, they jump into the emotional body or the mental body, and they go back to work state of mind. And when we're putting a kyanite in the knees, when we're doing the chakra balancing, we're allowing the full person's soul to be back in the body. What happens from that point on is that person's more conscious and more awake. Okay, so I've placed all the stones on the body. This is after I've done the full body hand positions in Reiki 1, basically. I can do front and back. I'm now, after about a half an hour of Reiki, I'm now moving to the crystal healing section. Okay, I'm going to place the stone, like the red jasper. I'm going to say the Gaia, Mother Gaia chant. To make it a little more powerful, you can put your hands into a triangle and say it through the triangle. Gaia, Mother Gaia, water settle, water love, water better, water give, Gaia, Mother Gaia. Gaia, Mother Gaia, water settle, water love, water better, water give, Gaia, Mother Gaia. Gaia, Mother Gaia, water settle, water love, water better, water give, Gaia, Mother Gaia. Now, of course, you can say that chant, the Gaia, Mother Gaia chant, in your brain and activate the crystal 3 times, basically. First time you do it, you're cleansing the crystal. Second time you're doing it, you're empowering the crystal. Third time you're saying it is you're activating that crystal. So it's going to be on now, okay? Each crystal will need the prayer to be said 3 times over each one, leaving the crystal in place. Now, I can put on the music, and I can light some incense, leave the crystals on the physical body as much as possible. I would highly recommend, if you're going to be doing crystal healing, to have a carpet underneath your bed, okay? Because as these crystals roll off the body, it tells me that that crystal's done. It no longer needs to fall energy in that area, okay? But if they fall off, they're going to fall on your tiles, and they're going to smash or break, basically, okay? So just keep in mind, if you're going to be doing crystals healing, you can do it on the body. If they roll off, try and have a way of working with that. Also tell your client not to get up or not to move, okay? If they need anything, they must call you, and you can come running in and help them out, okay? I've had many crystals fly because a person forgot they were on them. There's another way you can do it. You can put clear quartz points into the palms of the hands facing inward, okay? That will energize their aura, and points facing out on the hands will draw energy out of the body. You can also put them, 4 of them, right around the aura, points facing in or points facing out. That will draw in energy or draw out energy. If I'm taking energy out, I'll rather do that first. So if the person's very negative, or they're down, or they're not in good headspace, I would recommend that we point, and I'll show you now quickly what that means. So clear quartz point, I'm going to just bring this to here. Okay, this is the point. When working with crystals, we cap it, okay? And we place the crystal points facing in. I release the cap, Okay, say the Gaia, Mother Gaia chant, point facing in. if the person's very negative, or they're down, or they're depressed, or they're really struggling, okay, I'll cap it. I'll put the point facing outwards for 5 minutes. Okay, so 4 crystals going right around, so maybe 2 on the shoulders, 2 by the feet, basically, all pointing outwards for 5 minutes. Time it. Then I'll come back again. I'll cap the crystal. Okay, always be careful of working with laser crystals. You can cut the aura, so we cap them. Then I turn the direction to clockwise. I point the crystal facing the body. I'll say the Gaia Mother Gaia chant 3 times over each crystal. Now remember, crystal healing is phenomenal work. Your clients are going to come back for this one because they feel amazing afterwards. You're more than welcome to also put these crystals on yourself while you're lying on bed, type of thing, and you can meditate with your crystals on you, saying that Gaia chant for each one. What's going to happen is those crystals are going to be extremely hot, and you're going to feel them. You're going to feel them being activated. If the crystal rolls off, that session is done, is completed. It's no longer needed. Okay, take the crystal off the body, put it on in a bowl that you can keep separate now, because now you're going to need to cleanse that crystal. So I would recommend salt water, smudging it, or the Gaia Mother Gaia chant 3 times over it. Okay, the Gaia Mother Gaia chant, please use that on all crystals because it will cleanse them completely. So it's Gaia Mother Gaia, will to settle, will to love, will to better, will to give. Gaia Mother Gaia, said 3 times. Okay, that is going to be your go-to crystal for big crystals and even the smaller ones. And you want to make sure that you have cleansed all your crystals for crystal healing. And between sessions, you're going to cleanse them again. So please put them out in the moonlight. Please put them in salt water overnight. Any crystal with the words ITE at the end of the name, so like selenite, celestite, calcite, ITE at the end of the name cannot go into water. So then you will smudge those ones. You can leave them out in the sunlight. Okay, just be aware that some of the crystals can fade in sunlight. Or a bowl of uncooked brown rice. So you can have a bowl of uncooked brown rice in your therapy room. Take your crystals from your healing that you just healed right now, put them in that bowl of brown rice, cover them with the brown rice, and that is a really fantastic way to keep your crystals nice and sparkly and clean. So that's where they can stay until you use them again. So that you're always working with extremely clean crystals. Remember, with all healing, when you're going to go finish the healing, you're going to wash from your elbow all the way down to your hand, and you're going to scoop up the energy and wash it down the drain. Okay, so your clients can be lying for half an hour with crystal healing. You can go wash your hands, you can meditate, you can guide them through a guided meditation if you want. And when they're done, remember, whatever we open, we close, but we don't close fully. So I'm going to show you how to close the chakras again. So we're going to draw in the base chakra, okay, just wider than what they were before. Okay, so about there. Okay, in line with the ears. If you want a really good landmark, look at the line of the ears, and I'm bringing it to that line. Basically, that's my visual that I can give you. Okay, then I'm going to collect my crystals. They'll get extremely hot because of the Gaia Mother Gaia chant. It works every time. It's brilliant. Okay. Remember to cleanse your crystals. I'll then ground the client again. Hold the ankles. Connect to all the energy in the solar plexus. All the excess energy. All the energy that's been stirred up right now. Hold the toes. Middle finger on the solar plexus point. Hold that. Draw it out. Send it into the earth. Poof. Okay. And again, I can't stress this enough, all Reiki practitioners need to wash their hands from the elbow down. The etheric energy is very, very sticky, and you want to wash it off your body, okay? And that is how you do a crystal healing balance for future sessions. You can do a emotional core cutting and a Reiki session together, then a Reiki session and a crystal healing session together, or Reiki session and a coaching session together. So you can mix and match what you want to blend with the Reiki session. I always recommend with Reiki, 1 full half an hour is what we need nowadays in order for the Reiki energy, just to hold the body, channel the Reiki energy in, from head to toes or toes to head. If the person's very emotional as they come in, remember holding the knees, at starting point with the knees, holding the ears, cupping the ears of the client. That will take a person who is very distraught and bring them back into the body, to bring them into the now. Remember, people driving through traffic to get to you, they're hyped up, they're emotional because they're late or something. So I would hold the knees, hold the ears, and start the Reiki healing in that way, and then follow from head to toe or toe to head when it comes to the Reiki hand positions. Now I'm going to show you the hand positions. So it's over the eyes. Okay, remember we with Reiki we don't do this. We cup our hands over the eyes, over the ears, under the head. So we're going to roll the head to the one side. I'm going to bring my hand under, roll it to the other side, put my hand under, so my hands are underneath the head. Okay. For the throat chakra, I work on the jaw or on the shoulders. Okay. Then for the rest of the body, I'm putting my hands in this position. Okay, over the body. For the front of the body, I like to work above the body. So usually about here is a perfect height for me to feel the energy. Remember, the left hand feels energy, the right hand gives out energy. So I'm going to work the body all over the front, okay, the torso. Then for the arms, one hand on shoulder, one hand on the elbow, then left hand on elbow, right hand on the hand. For the hips, left hand on the hip, right hand on the knee. When that's done, right hand over the knee, left hand over the feet. Remember, all the meridians run through the feet, so you really want to give them a lot of time over here. They also say that the calves are the second heart, which pumps all the blood flow back into the heart again, basically. So it's also quite nice to give a little bit of energy to the knees or to the calves, basically, because that is a very important point for healing. The keys for healing is to be serene, calm, put some beautiful music on, light some beautiful candles, light your Nachtjumper incense that will bring blessings into your space. Remember, if you don't know what to do, just ask the angels. Please, angels, Reiki guides, please be with me, help me to attune to your energy. Ask their guidance. Listen, I don't know what to do, help me here, and then they will fill in what's needed. So your hand might be here, it might move by itself, okay? The Reiki guides run the whole show. So if you don't know what to do, ask them to do it for you, okay? And instead of just working on one area, I recommend working the full body, because you never know where the blockage is sitting. So if I'm getting a headache all the time, the blockage might be in my neck or my shoulder. So by doing the full body, I'm at least covering all the areas where the blockages are sitting, okay? And if you're struggling, okay, you can take the energy of the heart chakra, and they say they've got a hip pain, left hand over the heart, right hand over the hip, okay? And you're creating an energy circle from the heart chakra to the energy where there's pain. So if there's a pain balance, you'll basically channel the energy from the heart. Any heart energy will fix any other part of the body. So connecting heart and the painful hip, you can then channel the energy until the energy flow stops, and automatically there's going to be release in that area for pain, basically. So pain can sometimes jump, so just follow the pain wherever it jumps to. So say if it's lower back pain, it might jump to more than one spot. Just checking with your client to see where's the pain sitting, basically. After a healing session, always ground and center. Lock the healing in behind the ears, and let them lay down for another 10 minutes or so before they're getting up and leaving camp. So make sure that you have adequate time. Rather book more time in between sessions than not, because then it gives you time to prepare for your next client. You're not in a rush, and if they were 20 minutes late, you can take it off the time. So book a 90-minute session for your timings, so that you always have enough time between clients to reset the room, to you know, if there was any delays, that you are not going to be delayed for your next client. So thank you so much. Have a fantastic one. I hope that makes sense. Please let me know if you have any questions below.